Welcome back to Jerry's Garage Talk. That's right, you lucky viewers. You got me. I am Jerry Booth. I'm the host of Garage Talk, but sitting alongside me is my partner in crime, Smoke, a.k.a. Little Nicky. How you doing, buddy?
Buddy, I'm doing good. Good to be back in the studio, just back from our Volo Antique Auto Museum tour. I tell you what, every time we go there, that place has different cars each and every time. It's a new experience every time you go there. I
really enjoyed the fact that we got a chance to actually get into some of these cars with normally a lot of people aren't allowed to. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I guarantee you we'll be back there again. Now this week, you are on special assignment, let's just say.
And let's just say I can't reveal what that special assignment is at this episode.
But stay tuned for up-and-coming episodes of Jerry's Garage Talk, and you'll see exactly what my friend Nick was up to. But this week, I tell you, I had a lot of things on my mind, especially Chrysler, Dodge, Mopar, and I wanted to know how the company was doing. They're coming out of bankruptcy. Did they pay the money back? And also, a little bit about the history of the muscle cars. So we're going to be talking with my friend Mike Fohrman from Gurnee Dodge. So don't push that pause button or fast forward or nothing. Stay tuned. You're watching Jerry's Garage Talk on GoFlow.com.
And now a word from our alternate sponsor, your dependable Dodge dealer.
A booty ooby 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 ah! Don't need to shift that gear. No clutch to fight. A booty dear, it's automatic power flight. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year to drive, to drive. A Dodge. A Dodge. Wow! Look at it go! With full-time power steering, hey, a boodly day, a finger takes you all the way. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. Now's the time to buy and drive. A Dodge. A Dodge. Wow! Look at it go! That swept-back windshield takes your eye. A boodly die, nothing there but road and sky. Go Dodge. Go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year to drive, to drive. A Dodge. A Dodge. Boy, look at it go!
Jerry Booth from Jerry's Garage Talk right here on GoFlow.com. Nick's on special assignment this morning. We got my other teammate in here this morning, Nitro, a.k.a. Brett. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning.
And we're sitting at Gurnee Dodge this morning talking to a longtime friend of mine, Michael Fohrman. How you doing, Michael?
Thank you very well, Jerry. Thank you very much.
Well, I tell you, Michael and I go back a few years, and quite honestly, you've been around this area for, gosh, how many years now?
This will be my 30th year.
30th year. Wasn't it Fohrman Dodge many, many years ago?
Many, many, many years ago, yes. I started in Waukegan on Belvedere Road, and then in the last 12 years moved over to Gurnee, and we've added, Jerry, as you know, to our Dodge, we've added Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram.
Wow. I tell you, a lot of things have changed since last time I talked to you. Chrysler's come out of bankruptcy. They paid back their $1.9 billion. I think that was last May. You guys have also merged with Fiat. How has that changed the dynamics of the company a little bit?
Tremendously. Unfortunately, as you know, we had several owners before. We've had Cerebus, which was a private equity company. We had the Germans, Daimler. Both of those didn't end up too well, those marriages. Fiat took us on, and quite frankly, it has been a perfect marriage. We have now developed such a cohesiveness, and right now, today as we speak, I can proudly say that we have 16 new or refreshed or redesigned products on our showroom, whereas before we were just getting warmed over retreads, and thank God we as a dealership were able to survive and actually thrive during these last couple years. But this is such a breath of fresh air.
What's some of the things we're going to come see from Dodge and Chrysler? Are we still going to see some of our staples? The minivan. You guys have been known for having a Chrysler minivan for years. Is that still going to be around?
It's new and improved, and hopefully we're going to take a little tour around, see some of the redesigns. And when I talk about refresh and redesigns, this isn't just they slapped on a new grill or they put in a new window. This is really interiors that have nice feel and touches. This is exterior that's rounded, that's tight, okay? The ride is improved. The new engines are more fuel efficient. Jerry, I'm telling you, what we, and as you said, we've been friends and we've been doing this for a long time. It is a total 180-degree turn as to what we can offer right now and what people have to be able to buy, and it's great.
From a consumer standpoint, I have not really noticed a difference. Are there going to be some new models that we're going to see that are coming out in the next couple of years?
Yes, like for example, one of the 16 is a Chrysler 200.
Okay.
Now you might have caught, if any of you have watched the Super Bowl, you saw that dynamic 2-minute ad. I don't know if any of you guys saw that.
I saw it. I remember
with
it. Right.
Eminem, and they talked about Detroit and the tagline being imported from Detroit. Well, that got more YouTube hits than any other ad.
That was
and
smart.
It was so awesome. And again, a 30-second commercial, just for a little trivia for all your guests here, is $3 million. So do the math and think what a 2-minute commercial must have cost them.
Wow.
They had to go get the NFL to approve this and Fox Network. So it was awesome, and the dealers, we got great feedback. But that was one of our new products.
Okay.
And it is totally redesigned. It's off of the Sebring type of vehicle, which never really did that good. Now we're going to compete in a segment that we never did before. So that's really, really exciting. The Durango, they brought back the Durango,
Thank
but
goodness.
I mean, totally different. And I'm going to show you that, you guys later, the Durango. You will not even know that it's the same product that they had before. We came on with the new 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Rave reviews from the critics, rave review from the public. I drive one right now. I got to tell you something. It's absolutely awesome. So that's just 3, and I can go on, but I know the show is only a half hour.
Speaking of the Jeep, my God, I mean, that is great that Chrysler is carrying the Jeep products. It's been around for, what, 70 years, something like that?
Yeah.
And didn't Chrysler take on the Jeep after, what, AMC failed?
That's exactly right. That's
and you guys got that?
And again, and you know, it's an iconic brand.
Absolutely.
It's like kind of saying Kleenex, okay? You know, it's
Sure.
facial tissues, but it's Kleenex.
Absolutely.
When you talked about these kind of rugged vehicles, you said Jeep.
Right.
And so the derivation of it came out, and other people. But they took our market share. Now we're aggressively getting it back.
Fantastic.
And Jeep is our best-selling product, along with Dodge. And like I said, I am very bullish, very bullish.
Let's talk about one of the reasons I wanted to come here too, and is the muscle cars. Thank God Dodge got back into it. You guys, the history of the Charger back in the 60s and 70s, and it kind of came out, and then they did the Dukes of Hazzard card, I think 78, 79, and then it kind of fell off, and you guys brought back the Charger. How good is that going for you right now?
Charger and the Challenger are great. You know, that whole segment with Camaro came out.
Right.
Mustang, Challenger. And in the beginning, when they came out with the SRT8 model,
right.
Okay, that was a hot commodity, as it still is right now.
Right.
But now we have everything from a base, and you know, we don't like to say base because it certainly isn't, but the SE edition to the RTs, all the way up to the SRT8s. So Challenger, Charger, and these Chargers are absolute drop-dead gorgeous. Again, you've probably seen some of the commercials.
Right.
They're really spending some money promoting these. And the nice thing about the ads is they get your heart pumping. They get your blood flowing. They're not like, here's the deal. It's $19.95 and a $2,000 rebate. It's showing the performance. It's showing the lines of the car. They're very, 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 very beautifully built. Very, very nice cars to sit in, to drive in, to feel, to touch. Over the top, excited about it.
As far as the Charger or the Challenger, which one's doing better right now?
Well, the new Charger just came out.
Okay.
So, I mean, literally, and I was telling you before we were on the air, we got 3 in.
Right.
And the same day, we sold all 3.
You don't have one on the lot right now?
I do not. When we come back for the other show in a couple of weeks, we will have some stuff for you to see, feel, and touch. Do you remember when we drove the Challenger?
Yes, that was the first year you got it. I had an opportunity to test drive
So I would say right now the Challenger is selling more only because it's been improved for 2011.
Okay.
But there is some product. Right now, it's very, very supply and demand. Okay.
Right.
The demand is much higher than the supply. We will get our fair share, but like I say, they're going to bring it out in small stages, in small numbers, because this manufacturer, and this goes full circle with what we're talking about with how Fiat and the Italians are doing.
Exactly.
They don't want to go push it out.
Okay.
So that if there's a problem, or if all of a sudden there's too much inventory, then they have to put incentives on it or rebates. I'm sorry that people want to do this, but we have to get people out of that mindset that manufacturers are going to have good products and price them right, and then you're going to wait for the rebates or incentives. That is not going to happen anymore.
What's new in the 2011 Challenger that wasn't last year?
Well, you know, a lot of it that they're doing right now is touch points. A lot of it that they're doing are tweaks,
Okay.
you know, getting more horsepower out
Sure.
of it, putting in more standard equipment without raising the price. So you'll see these little nuances, but they didn't want to destroy anything or change anything.
You got it right.
Dramatically, when they've done a good job.
Thank God you got it right. And I tell you, it's good to see him back. I mean, you're really holding your own against the Chevy Camaro and a Ford Mustang. Are they here to stay this time for a while?
100%.
Good,
I mean,
good.
100%. They've told us the products.
Good.
And as I said, I've been in Orlando, and we've seen the product of the future. Maybe I can disclose that to you on the air or off the air, but we're going to have 28 either new or redesigned or refreshed cars. We have 16 of them right now. So in the pipeline right now is another 12, but the ones that we have right now are not going away.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Good.
And the only way they would go away, you know, is if obviously demand wasn't there for the vehicles. But right now, we're on a high, and I think we're really excited.
All right. You got time to take us around the dealership a little bit and show us some of your products?
Absolutely love to.
All right. We'll be right back. You're watching Jerry's Garage Talk on GoFlow.com. Hey, coming up next, I want to introduce you to an old friend of ours that's been a part of the old show, and we're going to bring him in to be part of the new show. He's NHRA expert. He's worked on top fuel teams. He also does a lot of product analyst, too. What's his name?
Well, his name's, what are we calling him now on this show?
We're going to call him Nitro. So coming up next, you're not going to want to miss it. Nitro on Jerry's Garage Talk on GoFlow.com.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.